Ultimate Sky Travel. Imagine our agency doing your travel. With our premier services, we specialize in experiences, individual and group travel for leisure and business. Accomplish your bucket list, whatever you desire, wherever your imagination takes you, because you have endless possibilities. Let us help you make everlasting memories at the most epic destinations. And with our corporate travel division, experience travel that allows you to focus on your endeavors. Let Ultimate Sky Travel plan your weekend getaway for that rest and recharge. Because you need to remember yourself. Ultimate Sky Travel. Imagine our agency doing your travel.
Hello, Grand Rising, everyone. How are you doing this morning? Super Saturday morning. So happy to see each and every one of you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to tune in. My name is Janae, also affectionately known as the Travel Vet, bringing you greetings this morning on this Saturday morning because I am doing the Business of Travel presents her big announcement. So, I'm super duper excited about this one, you guys. During the week, we do Real Talk with Will and Grinding on Thursdays, Travel Tip Tuesdays on Tuesdays. So, you guys know I'm everything, all things about travel. And what we have been doing lately is being able to meet and connect with other people who are entrepreneurs already, coaches. We have people who are in health and wellness. We have business coaches. We have a coach for all coaches, right? So what we have tapped into is basically opening up the mindset and making sure that entrepreneurs do not leave money on the table. And this includes individuals as well. But when you're always doing a thing, like you're going to a hotel or you're doing a retreat and you're setting up this multiple day platform for your guests to come in and learn more about your organization, your culture, and what it is that you're doing, we said, wow, once you know what you got to share it and grow, right? People don't know what they don't know. And I don't believe in stingy energy, y'all. So, I'm always giving out the tips. I'm always dropping the gems on how can you put more money in your pocket, or how can you be able to go from one destination to this destination without breaking a bank, right? So this is what it's all about. This public speaker right here that I'm about to introduce to you guys, that's what she does. She's a motivational speaker. She has a platform to help and empower women. Y'all know we all about that empowerment. And when my vibe attracts my tribe. And so therefore, God, G-O-D, my father, puts people in my path that I don't even have to go look for. They just come my way and we have connected. I had the privilege of meeting this young lady online, but immediately took it offline. And we've been like over 2 years now, right? So she has a strong desire right now to expand her business by incorporating one of the sexiest industries there are, but she wants to create these profound retreats for women in business because her vision is to provide that safe and empowering environment for women to not only level up in their careers, but to also find their voice, right? She found her voice and she's a dynamic speaker. So she encourages other women to find their voice. It's important to be able to share and be confident in what you do, right? Y'all can put that in the chat. Yes, right. All right, listen, if you are putting it in the chat, and let's just say I don't get to see you because it says Facebook user, like so, please charge it to my heart, not my mind, not to my heart, because this is one of the things that StreamYard don't allow for us to do. But good morning to you. You have to click on the link to connect for us to be able to see who you are. But otherwise, it'll just show this, right? But what she wants to be able to do is allow these retreats to allow the women to connect with like-minded individuals, just like I just shared with you. Your vibe attracts your tribe. So she wants them to share their experiences, learn from each other. She aims to have a transformative experience that goes beyond the traditional professional development of a workshop, because she does these workshops all the time and these events all the time in the continental United States. But she just said, I'm missing out on something. I need to tap in and I need to expand my business, but I'm not going to steal all her thunder, y'all. Let me go ahead and bring up, I'm going to introduce some and reintroduce the others, none other than Miss Upson Bush. Hello, my love. Come on up. How you doing, sweetheart?
Hello, hello. How are you?
I'm fabulous, fantastic, and simply amazing. Thanks for asking.
Awesome.
So tell us
Yeah.
a little bit about yourself. I told them a little bit about, just a little bit, but not a lot of it. So who is Miss Upson Bush to everyone else?
So I am Renette Upson Bush. I am the CEO and founder of the Next Level Nation and of Next Level Chicks. And my mantra is to push women on purpose for the purpose of walking in their purpose and their destiny. I help you to get in alignment for your God given assignment. We are all put on this earth for a purpose. And if you are not living the purpose that you were supposed to be living, and you're not living the life you're supposed to be living. So I help you to really hone in on that so that you can live that life that you're supposed to be living. I do that through speaking, master classes, conferences, retreats, all of those things. And so, yeah, that's me. I'm also a certified educator. I do emceeing. I have so many different things I do, but I love pushing women on purpose to help them get to that purpose.
I love it. I love it. I love it. So next level is your organization, and I actually put that in the y'all know I got to get my questions and stuff together in my notes. I did put that in there. I said that she can offer a transformative experience that will help women find their voice and level up, not only in their careers, because it doesn't necessarily mean you have to be an entrepreneur. You can be a boss lady that's doing a 9 to 5, grinding, doing your thing. It doesn't matter what it is that you're doing. As a woman, you still need to have the power to be confident in your voice. That means going to the table and negotiating what? That next raise, right? Not just saying, okay, but it's going to the table, finding your voice to say, these are the things, the parameters that I want to set forth with the confidence, because a lot of people don't have that. And so you help to empower women to do that. And you've been doing so, Renette, in these different events that you've been having across the continental United States. So can you speak a little bit about the events that you do?
Okay. Well, one of the things that I've been doing for this was my seventh year. It's called, well, let me just explain. So I have something called the Table of Greatness, and I started that back in 2016. So this year, I expanded it to not just a 1 day event, but a whole weekend, which is called the Weekend of Greatness. So this year was the first year I did that. And this has really helped women to step into going towards their greatness, not just talking about it, but being about it. And I also, the same year I started the Table of Greatness, I launched a group called Next Level Chicks. Those ladies that are ready to walk in their purpose, on purpose, unapologetically and boldly. And so this is where we meet and we do girls' trips, we travel, we do all kinds of stuff. And so, of course, me meeting you and I've been kind of doing these things. It's like, and once you, like you say, you don't have that stingy energy. And I was calling you to do a trip for me, and you were like, girl, why you do your own thing? So I appreciate that as well because I have been doing these things because I really, really believe in empowering women and helping them to move forward. A lot of times we are always the ones pouring, 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 but we need to also be poured into. And so that's the reason why I just love helping women to really step into their power. You cannot step into that from this empty cup. You got to fill it up. We know that. It can't be empty and it don't need to be leaky either all around the sides. We need a full cup so that we can help people to go to their purpose and do the things we were purposed to do.
Absolutely. I love it. And this inclusion of travel adds an exciting dimension to what you're doing with your workshop. So you went from 1 day, 2016, y'all. So this ain't something she just started. And that's another thing. I literally actually work with those who are already established in doing these workshops already because they've been doing it for quite some time. But again, you don't know what you don't know. So you making these events that Miss Upton Bush was doing, calling the people, setting out the room block, getting the space, having the meetings, and boom, that's it. But what was missing was that she didn't know that there was a commission built inside those locker rooms that she was doing. She didn't know that that space, you get benefits for doing groups anyway, right? You get to maybe get that one room or a couple of rooms, where they give you a comp, meaning that's a free room for you, or you might get a percentage off, for your entire group. But what you didn't know, let's just say, what she didn't know is she could get that plus get a return on her investment by putting the money that the commission is paid for by that particular hotel, supplier, or whatever back into her organization. Right? That's the part that was missing. Like, we love all the benefits and the perks, y'all, but when we talk about the MONEY, that's a whole different beast. And everyone in any retail, wholesale, you name it, they have it, right? They have these things, these items, but we don't know, again, what we don't know. So by her including this in, now expanding her organization from a one day to a workshop, now she going retreat full throttle. Her participants can now immerse themselves in their new culture, different destinations, new places, and gain different perspectives at the same time while being educated about stepping into their greatness, learning and identifying their power, finding their voice, everything that she wants and has been doing in her workshop already. This creates a unique and memorable experience for her attendees as they are not only learning and growing, but they are also experiencing the personal and cultural enrichment of where they're from. So congratulations to you, Miss Upson Bush, for making that decision. Now, let me ask you this. What are you going to call this expansion of your business? You got next level organization. So is it just going to go into what is going to be the name of it?
Next Level Travel Lifestyle.
Oh my gosh, what? Not lifestyle added to it. Oh, Next Level Travel Lifestyle. That goes hand in hand with your organization. I love it. So again, just another expansion to what you already have. Now, again, you don't have to be an entrepreneur or, anything of that nature to take advantage of these benefits, right? You can still be an individual who just loves to go get it, loves to make travel your lifestyle. But what I don't want y'all to do is leave that money on the table. So I'm going to put that in so everybody can understand that it's Next Travel Lifestyle. I'm going to ask you another question. Was your investment more than $200?
Nope, that's what it was.
Listen, because so many times people be like, "Man, do I got to go get a small business loan to start this up or whatever?" We spent $200 what on what's this right there? We spent $200 on our. I'm just saying, we spent $200 real easy as women on some things that makes us look more beautified, right? But then, I always tell people, putting the best money is in you. But how about you make that investment to get a return on your investment? Now, don't get me wrong, your hair is an investment, right? It makes you look beautified, it makes you even look more fire. But how about you have something that's coming back to you continuously in the value of the monetization goes with the money, right? So let's invest, right? $200. What? That's nothing. And I know they're probably like, well, okay, $200, that's to start it out with. But Janae, Miss Upson Bush, what's that overhead? Every business owner has to have utilities paid for when they got a storefront. Well, you know what? This is the best thing. I told Renette, I said less than $2 a day. What was that? Less than your Starbucks coffee, right?
Absolutely. It's I mean, like, I was like, wow. It's like a done for you type thing. You know what I'm saying? You pay the monthly overhead. You don't have to worry about, I got to set up this website, I got to do this, I got to do that. It's already done.
Man, and she's a busy woman, right? You busy. She's a busy woman. And that was like the hint and the clue for her. She was like, Janae, say what? I ain't got, because she's used to having platforms and setting up her website. She was like, I don't have to set up all that's done for me, and all I gotta do is add a picture of my cuteness. Oh, absolutely. That hit it, and that took us less than 10 minutes to walk through to set that up.
Right. And I just love the fact that I mean, not only is the website set up, like I said, I don't have to do a lot of that thinking of how I'm gonna do this and how I'm gonna do that, because like you said before, when I've done retreats, I've done, destination retreats as well, just me trying to call and do everything myself. And instead of just having one package put together, I was filling in all of these pieces and doing all of the things when I could have just been doing one thing, a package, and be done. And that way, I'm not talking to as many people. It's much less frustration. And so, even though, a lot of times we see people and everything looks beautiful, a lot of times when it's on the back end, it looks raggedy, because you're trying to do everything and it turns out beautiful, but it's raggedy on the back end, but people can't see. But with this platform, once you introduced it to me and told me about it, I was like, oh gosh, I got to figure all this stuff. No brainer.
Made so much sense. And so we're getting ready to head back down to your way. I can't wait to see you again in another few months. That's where we originally met. Yes, down in the sunny area of Florida, right? Yeah. So I am looking forward to it. So I want you to leave some last closing comments with everyone. I know that you have something upcoming, a retreat planned out already. If you want to go ahead and drop that plug, go ahead. See, she's running, y'all.
I do. I'm so excited. We have a couple of things planned. So as I think I said, we just relaunched Next Level Chicks. Yay. And so with Next Level Chicks, we do an event, or I guess I'll say an event or a meetup once a quarter. And what we have coming up October 4th through the 9th is Costa Rica. So if you're ready to, okay, first of all, it's called the Lit Retreat, and it's for entrepreneurs, coaches, those people that are really ready to get their minds together. We have a self-care mindset type of retreat, but we'll also be talking business and how to really keep that balance, the work life as well as the home life, all of that kind of stuff. And so it's called Live in Truth. That's what LIT stands for, Live in Truth. Because a lot of times we are just going. We're not really facing the things we need to face. We're not really doing the things we need to do. And so as Janae said, you leaving money on the table. So when you really focus on like where you going, what you're doing, and you living in truth, and you have a clear picture, you have clarity on where you're going and what you're doing, it's going to be much easier for you to make the money and do the things you need to do. So yes. Table of Greatness is amazing because we are more. Okay, Remedy. Yes, absolutely.
Love it. She says, great morning. And oh, by the way, if you want to know a little bit more about Next Level Chicks and what she got going on, the Next Level Virtual Boss Dinner. Yes, virtual, y'all. So you ain't got to go nowhere. It's actually on April the 20th. But definitely want you guys to tune in and put lit in the comments. Lit. L-I-T. That's all you got to do is put lit to get the information. The information is free. It don't cost you a thing, right, Miss Bush? But up until that point, if you decide that you like it, then you just gonna hit that button to purchase. But the information is free. Just type in LIT in the comments below, and you will be able to get the itinerary and see what the whole conference is going to be about in October in my neck of the woods in Costa Rica. So I look forward to seeing all of y'all there, right? So with that, thank you so much, lovely. Congratulations to you again on what it is that you're doing, for expanding your business, for taking it to another level, for incorporating it into next level to encourage and empower and promote at that table of greatness. All phenomenal women from all walks of life, north, south, east, and west, does not matter. Come on in. I am super duper proud of you. I'm telling people right now, it doesn't matter, where you are in life. When you're building something, most oftentimes we do the 40 rule, where we spend 40 years working for someone. We get 40% of the income, but we are not nowhere near to where we need to be. And sometimes people often, due to the cost of inflation, find themselves being at another part-time job just to make, as we used to say, ends meet. Y'all know ends can't meet, but that's the terminology, right? But don't find yourself in their predicaments. We build someone else's dream for so long out of loyalty. But how about you show that loyalty to yourself? I don't care if you got a plan A. Absolutely. You need to have a plan A. You need to be able to leverage that plan A, but you also need to have a B, C, D, E, F, G. If the pandemic ain't taught you nothing, it should have been able to teach you that part. And so I would just leave with you, each and every one of you, this. Make sure you have a plan in place outside of that one, right? We don't drive around without a spare in our vehicle. At least the majority of us don't. So that when we get a flat, we can just take that spare out and put it on, right? That donut or whatever we got. Now they got real cars, real tires. But why would you do it with your income? You don't do it. Don't do it. So take that, a hint, a clue, whatever it is that you do, start building your dream inside of someone else's, right? So with that, we like likes, we like hearts, we like shares, because sharing is caring. We like the hearts, right? If this is not something that you are interested in, all we ask you to do is hit that forward button. Yeah, you heard, share, forward. Takes less than a second of your time to pass it on to someone who can actually benefit from this and not yourself. So if you know someone that this right up their alley, definitely pass it on, pay it forward. Lastly, Miss Upson Bush, would you do me this favor, right?
Yeah.
Entertain y'all. First of all, we love you, and there's absolutely nothing you can do but love us back. But Miss Upson Bush, let's put your hands in the air. We're gonna put our hands in the air. Now we're going to wave them like we just don't care. Hey, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. Now stop and make an X. Woohoo. Now your right hand should go on your left shoulder. Your left hand should go on your right shoulder. Now give yourself a big old squeeze. Consider yourself hugged and loved virtually. So today, this morning, if no one has gotten up this morning to say, I love you, we just did. If no one has gotten up to give you a hug, we just sent you a hug virtually. Sometimes it's the little things that count the most. So we truly appreciate each and every one of you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to join us this morning. If you're looking at the replay, thank you so much for your support again. Thank you. And again, we'll see you same time, same back channel when a new announcement comes up for the Business of Travel Presents their big announcement. Bye, y'all.